Let's go. It's time for Britney. Gimme More. What a massive one. Hugely requested song from Britney that you guys are always really, really, really keen to come and check out. Let me start off by reading the first paragraph from the wiki for you. Gimme More is a song by American singer Britney Spears from her fifth studio album, Blackout, 2007. It was released on August 31, 2007 by Jive Records as the lead single from the album Give Me More was recorded. From the album. Then, Gimme More was recorded in 2006 during Britney Spears' second pregnancy and was one of the first solo productions by Dunja? I should really figure out that pronunciation before I start. The song opens with an intro in which Spears utters the phrase, "It's Britney, bitch." Musically, Gimme More is a song with element from dance pop, electropop, EDM, and pop with breathy vocals. The track closes with a speaking outro by Dunja. I really should have figured out how to say that before I started. Jim Beans was the other producer as well as Dunja on this particular track. Really happy to have it. Really happy to get access to it and have a look. And while I'm on this journey of looking up a lot of things with Britney, someone who's been really helpful has been a Twitter page that's actually been really great. Promo Spears is this Twitter page at Promo Spears. So if you're into Britney stuff, I mean, I don't use Twitter, but it's been good to look through. The people who run that are fantastic and they've been really helpful to me. And go and have a look at their stuff. It's got everything that you need about Britney. This is the first time I've gotten involved with a fan page of anything, but go and have a look at Promo Spears on Twitter and give them a see. Look, it's trying to get me to log in and stuff like that. But all right, I'm going to move that over to this side here, and we can check out the mix window for Gimme More. We're running 43 channels here. I had to kind of load these in and do some stuff to get them to kind of work because there was missing files apparently, but they were just in another folder, and then when I put them in, they filled up. But so I've just put them into a feasible kind of workflow, all the percussion at the start, and then the rest of it's mostly vocal takes. So we can see we've got some kick, clap, percussion, bass synth, bass stem, ghost stem, drunken worm stem, pad stem, all these other kind of things we'll move through, and then we've got a bunch of vocals here from a few different people. Now, hang on, I'll move that out of there, and I'll just go and tell you who some of the people are who sung on this because there's files named literally after the singers. So we've got, obviously, Britney is one of the lead tracks because she's Britney Spears. Then there's a guy called Jim, there's Kerry Hilson, and there is Nate. So they are three other people who are involved in this particular one, and they have some tracks that happen in here that you can see. Jim, K for Kerry, and Nate down here, and then Brit at the end for her main vocals. I reckon we should just pump straight into it. Let's go. I've had to again a lot of these sessions. I've dropped like 8 dB out of it so that we can actually hear it without clipping our ears off. And yeah, they're all being bounced down to stereo files, and these are actually MP3s. Mr. Hammett, if you're watching, these ones aren't super high quality or anything like that. They're, believe it, probably a set of remix stems. But I mean, they came to me like this, and we'll just figure out what they sound like. I think they'll be pretty good. Kick stem, please. Oh wait, we need to start this episode the only way that anything to do with this song should be started, and that's like this.
It's Britney, bitch.
Thank you. Okay, move up to that kick drum. Listen to that. Sounds like when you drop a shoebox on some wooden floorboards. Big, beefy. Let's see what's going on in there. Accidentally added a compressor. Remove that. Look at that. Look at how much bottom end is going through that. It's like 42 hertz or something like that. That's super low. If you got headphones on, you can hear that, then my goodness, say goodbye to your hearing. Let's filter all that out and hear what everything under 100 sounds like. I don't know if you can hear that much, but that is some serious like sub energy going through there. Now, I'll do the same thing with the low end, and we'll take out everything under 100, and we have a listen to what is going on for the rest of the kick. Hear that? Wow, that's a mighty, mighty, mighty kick sound. I'll remove that, and we'll go and have a look at the snare next. Oh, it's a clap. I suppose it's taking the place of the snare. It's either like a spring style reverb or like the fastest delay with the super quick reflection, then the back going really, really, really fast. I doubt that's going to get much different over the course of the song. Yeah, we can see that it doesn't, but it gives you an idea of what's happening. And again, there's a lot of bottom end energy here that I didn't realise was going to be apparent. Because see, that has the same effect, right? And then we'll just remove that. There's so much bottom end energy happening there that, I mean, that's really going to like work with your kick drum, I suppose. Maybe it has some kind of psychoacoustic effect that we don't necessarily notice, but like helps us enjoy the song more. Perhaps, who knows? It could be subliminal. Then there's a percussion stem. Okay? This little popcorn sound. Okay. Now, already we have pretty much all the music in like 3 tracks. So this whole beat here is going to take up a lot of, I mean, because the whole track's vocals and a little bit of bass and then some pads. So let's listen up. So that's pretty like definitively this song, right? The only thing you're missing is the bass synth, which we're about to bring in. So we'll go to the bass synth and you can hear it on its own. So doesn't sound too bassy, does it? It sounds more like mid-range. And we can see that's just because it's got a lot of energy up the top. But we got to remember too that get rid of that. Get out of here. What's going on? There we go. We've got to remember that the kick drum's taking up a lot of those lower end frequencies, so this is just providing a note in the middle there. Does my voice sound weird? Because I feel like it doesn't sound the same. Doesn't matter. That's just me being psycho. Listen up to this bass. And you can see it's got a nice little bit of a sizzle up these mid-range ends, and that's just getting too much. But there's a second bass track though that we want to add in here, and I want to see what that sounds like. I have had a quick look at this just to check it out. There's that Minogue sort of filtered sound. Yeah, sort of phasing out a little bit too. We like that. Yeah, look at those gorgeous forms. Okay. We put those two together. What do we get? Do we get any more bass, or do we just have a lot of... Yeah, right. Can dig it. I can dig it. All right. And as we can see, that happens periodically. This is a really good way that you can section out a song and to figure out how it operates by seeing where those particular parts fall in. So you can see intro and verse and chorus here, then another verse and then the chorus, and maybe that's a pre-chorus and a chorus, whatever. You can kind of see what the sections are like, and if you want to structure a song, you can kind of work on that as well. Figure out 3 parts, maybe one part, modulate it up, and then go do a chorus, and then you can just restructure it, and you've got a whole bloody song there, and only 3 parts. Billie Jean's a 2-part song with one breakdown or whatever, middle 8. Moving on. Stop pretending like I know what I'm talking about. We've got a thing called Ghost Stem 01. These are some more effects and some percussion happening, so let's hear it. I can see why they call it Ghost Stem. Because it's spooky! All right, Mitch Hudson has joined. Hey, Mitch. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Jim. Thank you all. Hope you're spooked. Hope that one spooked you up real good. Listen to this one. Ooh. Drunken Worm. That sounds like an interesting one. I love how they give these things names like this. I reckon that would have been a bit of fun in the studio, coming up with funny names for all the sounds. Sounds like a drunken worm. Okay. And let's hear the drunken worm and the ghost together. Okay. Add in those 3 percussion tracks. And we've already got a song. So I mean, there's no elements in here, and we've already got a really good hook of this track. And then the rest of it is in the writing and in the delivery of those vocals, which come up for the rest of the song to be really, really cool. So listen to this real quick. And add that bass in. We got... Go back a bit. We're going to stop before we get too much in trouble, but hopefully you're enjoying that part. Pad stem. Did we hear that? I like that. It's kind of like that FM wavetable sort of sound, stretched sample. Really got like a metallic quality to it. Just sits over the top of everything. We're going to try to hear that later on. And if you want to go and listen to the original track, you can probably have a crack at that one. And see if you can hear these things, because this is not mixed the same way that the final track is. Glass Pong Stem. Let's hear it. I can see how you get glass pong out of that, because it's kind of glassy and it's got a bit of a ping pong sort of sound. Or the game pong, perhaps. Great. All right, well, I've got a strange feeling that's going to be a lot of the rest of the track there. Mellow Pad Stem. Let's hear it. Oh! Yep, you got me. The mod's on. I love it. That's so fat. Listen to that. That's the coolest thing ever. I love big, good synth pad sounds. Mellow Pad Stem. Maybe it's Mellotron. Or is it just a mellow sound? That's such a good sound. What's Pong 2? That's probably going to be a... Yeah, right? See if it goes with Pong 1. I'm really interested in this Pong stem sound because it sounds really kind of washy and like it's filling up a lot of the space. I want to wait, hey, let's not spoil it too much. Look at that, it's just all in the middle. Interesting that you can kind of hear a really high pitched sort of sound in there, but it's not really a defined sound. Really cool. Really cool. It gives you an idea. Really cool. Sorry. It gives you an idea of like your perception of, oh cool, I didn't know I could do that. Your perception of frequency can be different to what you think it is. And I had someone talking on maybe one of the Mariah videos about weren't following that. I would suggest go and have a quick look at some of the videos on how to understand EQ and what frequencies actually are. And how they make up sound, because I think that's a cool thing just to learn in general. You start to hear it everywhere when someone walks past you and they, you hear their foot go across the ground and you hear, and you can go, oh yeah, and you can start to figure out what those sounds are. It's not going to be useful to you in any way whatsoever throughout your life, I promise you that. But hey, if it's interesting to you, enjoy it. Swelly. Yeah. Another synth pad. Really opens up. It's got an envelope on the cutoff there, is that right? Or is it just an envelope on the yeah, it's got to be on the cutoff, right? Yeah. I mean, I haven't played with synth for a while, so. Falls Stem. Let's check that out. Cool. So just some little effects in there that'll give us a bit of interest, audio interest in the track. Cool. You can pull that off in a number of ways. A lot of the time you would set the mod to like a square wave. The mod will on a synth to square wave, and then as you turn it up, you can have like a portamento that goes from the top note to the... No one knows what I'm fucking talking about. Forget about it. If you want to learn how to do that, go watch a synth tutorial. Yep. Okay, that's the full sound. Loud stem. Move over to that. Okay. All right, we're getting the gist. I'm pretty sure we're about at that point where it's time to have a look at some vocals, are we? B, J. I'll have a quick look at one and just check because wouldn't want to give too much away. I think they might be. Yeah, that's the vocals. Okay, so we'll have a quick listen to everything put together that we've heard so far and try not to get kicked off the internet while doing so. Okay, so we know we need to stop it loud, so I'll make a mark for that. Kicks, claps, perk, bass, save bass, ghost, drunken worm, glass pong coming up soon, mellow, pong, and swelly. Okay. Add some bass. That's what we got. It's pretty much everything there. We don't need to hear any more of that now because we're going to tell you that if you're watching on Facebook Live, then please go over and subscribe to YouTube. You can type in the words down here and here. Hey, I got to be one of those clays who points to shit now on the screen. That's me now. That's who I am now. That's how I identify. I'm a YouTuber. No, I'm not. I'm a fucking moron. But either way, you can go over to the YouTube and subscribe because there are now 45 other videos that you can have a look at. Who knows? You might like some. And also, if you're on YouTube, thank you. And thanks for watching. And please hit that button as well because I think 95% of people that watch this thing don't get the alerts that more stuff's coming up. And there's stuff coming up all the time. So, yeah, that's my spiel anyway. Thanks for that. Go over and check out the Britney page on Twitter too from those guys. They're fantastic. So, pumping back over here. And let's hear Britney singing some backup vocals. Is that her? Let's go. I wanted to save some Britney for the end, but I think we'll hear it. Let's hear a little bit of that. Let's do it.
We can get down like there's no one around.
Cool. So it's comped.
Cameras are flashing while we're dirty dancing.
What comped means is it's compiled from a couple of different... that would be one track, would be compiled from a few different takes. This is a mix down of a few different recordings, and they've been panned and mixed down to this little stereo file.
We can get down like there's no one around.
And you can hear the... because she's not really singing loudly.
Cameras are flashing while we're dirty dancing.
That's called a vocal fry. You know what I mean? Oh, I gotta, the voice tone still comes through, but all of those little nuances and all those things that come through there are from that technique of just kind of voice level, speech level singing.
We keep on rocking. We keep on rocking.
And that's why you can hear those k and the p sort of sounds are really getting crushed down, compressed because of that type of singing.
They keep watching, keep watching.
It's not the time when you're recording that kind of vocals that you want to have gas in your body because you will hear it go up through the mic.
We keep on rocking, we keep on rocking, rocking.
Come on, Britney, what else you got for me?
They keep watching, keep watching.
Now we put those two together and what do we get?
We can get down like there's no one around. We keep on rocking. We keep on rocking.
Cool. So it's like she says the whole word together. That's great. Over 2 takes, so she can get them right and get them in there, and then they can do whatever they want with them as far as panning goes. BHK, more sexy. This is called more sexy. This is just going to be more. Let's hear it.
More.
Oh, there you go. I haven't even listened to this bit yet. No, it was a good guess.
More.
More sexy.
More.
Jeez.
More. More. More.
Cool delay. Interesting that it's kind of a little bit, not necessarily distorted, but it's on the edge of kind of making clipping sort of sounds. Like, I don't know. It cuts through a little bit more. I remember working with a dude once who wanted to compress the vocals so much that they almost clipped just because it was kind of like the loudness war standard at that point.
More. More.
Let's zoom in and see how those files look. Come on now. All right. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any like visual, from this program I'm using that kind of stops anything from looking real anyway. But yeah, everything looks really clean. It doesn't look like it's actually physically clipping. It's just a strange little bit of crispy, crunchy noise. Who knows? Some people put like vinyl dust sounds over the top of things sometimes as well, so it can be really hard to tell.
More.
Okay, what's the other one called? Just HK more stem.
Mo. Mo.
Just mo.
Mo.
And a delay.
Mo.
Cool little feedback cycle though. Mo. Just, yeah, okay, so delay cycle. I like a little feedback loop and feedback cycle and...
More.
Okay, and then that in the background. Then this HK stem, I reckon this is probably going to be the chorus, but let's hear it anyway.
Gimme, 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 gimme,
More.
gimme, gimme,
More.
gimme, gimme, gimme.
Okay, cool. So we've got some gimmies in there. We get some gimmies in there. We don't need to spend too much time with that. I know everybody would like to, but I don't think we need to. We know what that sounds like. That's the main part of the song. We've heard it. J. Berg 1 Oo. J. Berg. I've got a little bit of that going on. Just to confirm who Jay was, because I've forgotten already. I've got to go into that folder. Go back on, you silly thing. I'm going to go back into that folder, and I'm going to find out who that J is, because I've already forgotten. Gimme more. That J. Jim. Is it Jim? Oh, there's a J and there's a Jim in the file, so it's got to be some kind of J name. Sounds like a Jim to me. Another Jim. And then there's another Jim. Bring him in. Cool ooze, Jay. And what's the middle one again? And Adam with... It climbs up. And then we got original J back here. And climb it. That's really cool. I like that. That's really, really cool. What's J Swell? Let's hear J Swell. That's cool. I really like that. I like that a lot. I reckon everyone should have a crack at doing that. It looks like a thumbtack too. That's kind of funny. All right, we move over to Jim Bridge High Stem, or BRJ G High Stem. That's cool. Oh, one more time. Come on. That's pretty funny. Okay, Jim bridge main, stem. And we'll put these together in a moment. Man, this guy definitely doesn't smoke. Unless they sampled him, of course. Very entertaining. Very, very funny. Okay, what's his mid stem? So we'll put these together in a moment. We've got a high main and a mid. That's the mid, right? Cool, cool, cool. Let's put those three together. I think that'd be interesting. That sounds cool. I would never think to do that. Like, that just sounds so strange on its own to me that I would never, ever think, oh, that's going to be a great idea. But then again, that's why I don't have any hits like Britney does. Let's hear that all together. Dude, this just sounds like the Halo soundtrack without reverb. Like... You got me sold on that. I'll take all of those, thanks. Wow, that's really cool. So that's Jim in that bridge section. Jim obviously was hard working that day because Jim's got another entire section with the cool vocals here to go through. So let's have a listen to those two. And Jim. And he's really flaunting a little bit of that auto-tune sort of artifacting there, using it to make his instrument more of a played instrument by using that kind of flautist, that kind of thing. The flutter. Really cool. Really cool.
Okay.
Okay. You're like, okay. I reckon that sounds good. It's more than just okay, Jim.
Okay.
Okay. He's cool with that. He's like, yeah, let's go to the next one. Ooh, ah, ha. Move over, Jim. Let's go to the next track. Jim and 2. Let's go. Come on, Jim. Okay, have a break there for a second, Jim. That's fantastic work you've been putting on tonight, but I'm going to need more of like a swelling note, and then we'll finish off the song with a bit of that, and then we'll go to the end. Okay, ready? Great. Yeah, keep them high. Yeah, just keep going, though. Keep going, okay? Yeah. Sing it to me. That's so good. That's so cool. Jim, you're the man. That's great. Jim and 3. Jim, if you're watching, call in.
Danger, 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 danger.
How have I never heard that bit?
Danger, 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 danger.
That's the greatest thing I've ever heard in a pop track ever.
Ooh, ha, ha. Ooh, ha, ha. Ooh, ha, ha. Ooh, ha, ha.
That's on its own, man. That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. But man, this guy's got a musical awareness like no one else. Like, you can hear that he knows what is going on. And that'll become apparent when we put all these together and you go, damn, that works? And you're like, yeah, that works. Wow. The first one sounds strange, but the rest of them... Now that you get used to them, they start to sound cool. And when mixed correctly, of course, they're going to sound really, really good together. And layered like they are, listen up.
Danger, 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 danger.
Okay, we're going to skip ahead to hear these together right now because I have to.
Danger, 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 danger.
And I love that you can just totally hear the room and everything.
Danger, 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 danger.
Like, it doesn't even sound like he's wearing headphones. It's just hearing the monitors and he's just saying danger into a mic.
Danger, 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 danger.
You know what I mean? That's so cool. Okay, next spot. Okay, then a bit of a break. One more, Jim.
Danger, 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 danger.
Chuck another danger in there. We'll phase it for you.
Danger, 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 danger.
All right, let's hear it all, Jim.
Danger, 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 danger.
Can we make a song just out of that clip? The danger, danger, danger. Bring it in. How good is it? What? Far out. I told you Jim was good. Jim. My goodness, Jim. Listen to this one more time. Do it for Jim. Hang on, we got to hear this individually because I want to hear the context, right? You would think this. You're like, that's weird. And then you hear this with it and you go, okay, yeah, I can see what he's, doing, he's going for or whatever. And you put them together and you get this. You didn't know you needed it. Danger, 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 danger. Jimmy. Let's not spoil it. Let's not spoil it. K. The K is for. God damn, why does it keep going there? Everyone's going to see all the thumbnails I've got saved for all these episodes. That K name, let's find out who that is. That K name, got to go into Multitrack files, got to go into Britney Spears, got to go into Gimme More, got to go into her folder. And then K is for Kerry Hilson. Kerry Hilson to the office. Kerry Hilson, your vocals are about to be seen. Kerry Hilson to the office. Okay, where did you go, Kerry? Here we are. So Kerry's got some parts in here. We'll start towards the let's redo these so that we can. Nah, bugger it. We'll start from here. Kerry, right at the end there. Let's hear you up.
We can get down like there's no one around.
Maybe that's what that BKH says before. HK? Hilson Kerry? Maybe? I don't know. Who knows? Someone who knows, please do comment and please do continue. Have you met Britney? Have you? Someone commented on the last Britney video. She said she worked for Planet Hollywood and used to have to babysit Jamie Lynn. Jamie sit? She used to have to babysit Jamie Lynn at Planet Hollywood. Was it Texas or was it? Where was it? I don't know. But it sounded like a cool story. I'm like, that sounds like some crazy times, 90-something, 2000-something. But if you met Britney, tell us your story. We want to hear it. I reckon Britney's great. I'm really happy for her at the moment. Good on her.
We can get down like there's no one around.
Kerry Hilson, does she sound a lot like Britney, or is it just me?
Cameras are flashing while we're dirty dancing.
No, she doesn't sound like Britney. She doesn't. I'm just making that up. It's all in me head, mate. I'd love to hear Jason Statham on this track. Wouldn't you? Gimme more, mate. What are you doing? Epinephrine. Gimme more. Epinephrine.
Cameras are flashing while we're dirty dancing.
Jason Statham should be on every track. He should be like the pit bull of every... Remember when Sean John was on everything? Sean Paul was on everything? And he only had 3 notes. He was like, "That real boy, turn me on." And he only did that thing, but it was so good. Everyone loved it.
Gimme,
Epinephrine. Epinephrine. Remember those movies where Jason Statham could only lived on epinephrine, and then he lived in a pineapple under the sea? Epinephrine. 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 Epinephrine, mate. All right, I'll stop spoiling poor Kerry's vocal takes here. We'll go back down to the other. There's got to be gimmies, right? Epinephrine. I'm never going to ever be able to listen to this song without saying epinephrine again. Kerry, I'm pretty sure we're doing gimmies for the rest of this track, but let's hear them. All right, we're going to put those together now because they come in. I just moved that. They come in after a few times, so let's hear it. Bring it up. Look how tight they are, and look how exact she is with her delivery on these. Like, I mean, I say that and then they're not that far out. But, I mean, it's just so tight and compact and ready. You know what I mean? That's just a good, like a great tracking artist and just really knows how to dial those things in. Let's hear this other piece right here. So it's in the effects. Kerry's effects. What's KHK? So Kerry and then HK, more effects. I want to know what these HK is. What is this? BS and HK. Britney Spears and HK. Hong Kong? Or is it Kerry Hilson backwards? I'm sure it'll take like 3 seconds to Google what that is, but I mean, I'm busy right now, can't you see? Still sounds cool. We're going to put her all together in a moment. Okay, I'm going to put Harm and Harm 2 together so we can hear. Isn't that cool? And then we add, so there's a second where, is everything happening at one point at any time? Not really, so we'll go here. Okay. Give me epinephrine. All right, thank you, Kerry Hilson, for that. Nate, I love these parts. They excite me because they're completely out of left field, but they just are so good. And you know them; they're an operative part of the track. So check out these little bits. These are the mores, man.
More.
Maybe Jason Statham could be on this. He'd be like, more. Give me more, mate. That's absolutely what I want. If you don't give it to me right now, I'm going to rip your bloody legs off, right?
More. More. More.
It's so good. More.
More. More.
Okay, we got a strange feeling that's going to happen a lot more.
More.
It's going to happen a lot.
More.
All right, we might as well hear it in context with a few other things. So we'll give me those gimmies back. Hang on, give me that back, and I'll give me this, and then we'll gimme. All right, let's hear me that gimme.
Gimme.
More.
Gimme.
More.
Gimme.
More. More. More.
That's cool. That's some badass stuff, man. I love it. All right, we got one more, Nate. Sorry, Nate. We ain't done with you yet.
I bet you didn't see this one coming.
No, I didn't actually, but thanks for checking.
The incredible Lago.
Yep.
The legendary Miss Britney Spears.
Oh, she definitely is legendary. It's very funny.
And the unstoppable Danger.
Danger. Danya.
You're going to have to remove me.
That's the Danya that I talked about at the start of the episode. Danya. Danger. Of course it's Danger. Yeah.
Because I ain't going nowhere.
You're going to have to remove me because I ain't going nowhere. And then what do you say, one more?
You're gonna have to remove me, cause I ain't going nowhere.
I said that to a boss once.
More. Yeah, give me more, baby. I'll get you next time, Gadget.
I'm so sorry, guys. I can't believe you guys watch this. All right. Britney lead stem. I'm going to skip that for now. We're going to put her at the bottom because I want to hear these other little pieces in between. And we can check what's going on with those. And then we'll go to that main vocal and we can hear the verses. So, what have we got? Okay, thanks for that, Britney. What is that? I reckon this is going to be one too. Let's pan them just because it's going to be fun. Let's hear them all. Yeah. And you know what? At the end of this, I reckon we might have a little bit of a panning mix and a volume levels mix too. Let's just for fun, you know. We're here. We might as well. You guys have been asking for this one for a long time, so I feel like we should spend a little bit of time in it and enjoy it a little bit more. That's all that's on those two channels. So let's go down to Brit Talk and hear it. Get there, will you?
Feels like the crowd is saying.
It feels like the crowd is saying. And then what do we have here, Britney?
I just can't control myself.
We're going to have to pull it together.
Oh
dear.
they want more. Well, I'll give them more.
Well, maybe you... Not over the school PA system, Britney. My goodness. For shame. For shame. Jason Statham said it. For Jason. We're moving over to Brit Talk, another channel, and this is where the iconic line comes from. This is it. This is the clip. If you ever wanted to know what it looked like, well, take a photo of that. Take a screenshot. If anyone's getting tattoos today, go and get yourself a tattoo of this, because this is... Just, you only need one. You don't need both channels. You can just have that one, because it still says the same thing when you decode it. It says this.
It's Britney, bitch.
If I hadn't heard it with my own ears. But I have. But I've heard it. Jason Statham, epinephrine.
I see you. And I just want to dance with you.
Interesting that there's like such a subtle delay on that. The kind of the feedback's so low. It's like, just want to dance with you. But it's in there, but you're never going to hear that over, you know, whatever's going on. I don't know why John Davies came in and got that. Why am I impersonating everyone tonight? Shut up and listen to Britney. What's this beer you gave me, Jim? No, thanks. What you gonna do? Act a fool.
But you...
Okay.
We keep on rocking.
We keep on rocking.
Keep on rocking. They keep watching.
Audio guys out there, do you reckon they used a tape delay for this one? It's got the characteristics of that kind of thing, or do you reckon it was a digital one? Highly possibly digital. I mean, this is 2000s. I don't feel like those things were hugely like making a comeback, but people still had them, so they could be using them still at that point. 2005, 6, whatever.
Do you feel that?
But this is before the plug-in wars, after all the engineers lost their job to home studios, and then they needed to make money by making plug-in packs, huh?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm not going to fight you about that, but...
Oh.
But that's what happens when guys like Skrillex and stuff are making hits on their laptops, and they're not going to engineers. They're making these huge songs for no money, and the labels can still take as much as they can from them, and the overheads are so much smaller, so they made more and more and more money. And then you got like things like Spotify streaming services that just completely devalue the art. But yeah, that's another video for another time, and I'm not qualified to comment on that one, to be honest.
Keep on rocking. Oh, uh-huh.
But if you want to talk about getting screwed over in the industry, there's no one better to talk to than Britney.
Keep watching. Feels like the crowd is saying.
Okay. I'm going to add that talk track.
Feels like the crowd is saying.
Okay. And then we've got Britney's lead stem. But before we do that, let's just have one more look at those other vocal tracks. We can put them together. Gem, HK, BBS. Let's put them all in. Let's just put all those vocals together and see what we can pull out. I think let's start, what, is that the earliest piece of sample? No, we got a few more here. So.
Gimme,
More.
gimme, gimme, more. Gimme, gimme,
More.
gimme, gimme, gimme.
More.
Are you trying to tell me that Britney doesn't actually sing in the chorus at all? Is that what's going on?
Gimme, gimme, more. Gimme,
More.
gimme, gimme, more. Gimme, gimme,
More.
gimme, gimme, gimme.
More.
No, this has got to be Britney, this BHK, right? That's got to be Britney, right?
Gimme, gimme, more. Gimme, 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 more. Gimme.
That's Britney. That's Britney. That's for sure Britney, right? You guys know this stuff. You tell me. That's Britney, yeah? Just confirm it with me.
We can get
That's
down
Britney.
like there's no one around. We keep on rocking.
100% that's Britney.
More. Gimme,
All right.
gimme,
I feel better about that. Britney sings in the chorus of her own song. Thank you. Okay, you shocked me for a moment. I'm going to miss a bunch of stuff now that I've distracted myself. But all right, we've made some breakthroughs. Okay, get rid of those. And then I'm going to get rid of the lead track too because I don't want to give you that yet.
gimme, more. Gimme,
More.
gimme, gimme, more. Gimme.
Okay, and then this is probably the next most built up area. Alright, that's just those.
Gimme, 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 gimme.
Okay, go back. I don't want to cheat you with too much of this, so you've come a long way for this, so let's have a listen now.
Gimme, 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 gimme.
I bet you didn't see this one coming.
Okay, I think we've got our bearings now. Now we can check out this final track here of Britney's lead vocals, which is all the verses, I suppose. And that's why we're here. That's why we want to hear. And I'm going to check out what kind of tonality she's got in this, what kind of frequency she's producing, and what they've done to treat those. So let's hear them right now.
Every time they turn the lights down,
Crisp.
just wanna go that extra mile for you. Public display of affection.
I've never noticed she says public display of affection in this part.
Just wanna go that extra mile for you. Public display of affection. Feels like no one else in the room.
Okay, and we got this part.
We keep on rocking.
Oh, yeah. That happens way at the start. So I'm going to bring that back down so we can see it. It's these Britney BS stems, is that right? Yeah, okay. We're going to bring those down so we can just kind of piece them together while we're listening. I just want to hear some of this song. I know, I'm sorry. Stop stuffing around. Just edit this part out. No, I do these live. Okay, we'll go back to this part. We can hear them all together.
We can get down like there's no one around. We keep on rocking. We keep on
So
rocking.
you can see we're dealing with three different files here that have got her vocal across them.
flashing while we're dirty dancing. They keep watching.
Yeah.
Keep watching. Feels like the crowd is saying.
Wow, that's strange. Let's go back and just check that. Feels like the crowd is saying. Let's listen to it.
Feels like the crowd is saying.
So let's say punch in. And you can see by the feels like the crowd is saying. Listen to that.
Feels like the crowd.
Oh, it took my breath away, literally.
Feels like the crowd is saying.
Now, I got a strange feeling that happens again somewhere. So it's filled in, but again, this is for you guys who are paying too much attention, trying to get everything perfect all the time. That ain't perfect. And this song was huge. It's okay to leave little things in there like that if nobody notices them. And even if they do notice them, like this song is what counts, not the tiny little punch in that you forgot to edit out. Let's continue.
A center of attention. Even when we're up against the wall.
Maybe it's the gate kicking in because against the wall, because she doesn't say up against the wall.
Up against the wall.
Maybe it's the gate kicking in.
Up against the wall. You got me in a crazy position. If you're on a mission, you got my permission.
My goodness, that's some raunchy lyrics.
Position.
You got me in a crazy position. If you're on a mission, you got my permission.
You got me in a crazy position. If you're on a mission, you got my permission.
Oh!
We can get down like there's no one around. We keep on rocking. We keep on rocking.
Mind you, she was very pregnant at this point with her third child, I believe.
Rocking. Cameras are flashing.
Cameras are flashing. Who's watching this? What are you doing? This is years before OnlyFans.
And while we're dirty dancing, they keep watching.
Oh, you're dancing.
Keep
Okay, you're
watching.
dancing. Yeah. Okay. How far did we get? We're close. Yeah, we got one more little part here.
Give me more.
Oh, yeah. This is the part where she sings on it, like really sings.
Give me more. Oh.
People forgot Britney could sing for a little while. They thought she was shaving her head because she was like crazy or something. Man, get away from people otherwise and stop trying to control them. You had no idea what was going on at that point in your life. Now you do. You probably feel a little bit silly. And you looked at all the stuff that she had to go through and like, yeah, man, I'd shave my fucking head too if the media followed me around everywhere. I'd give them something to talk about. I'd say, you can't control me. You know why? Because I can just shave my head and there's nothing you can do about it. If that's the only thing you can do to show that you have control over your life, hey, man, I'd shave my whole body.
Give me more, oh yeah. Oh, give me more, give me more. Give me more, give me more, babe. I just want more.
Okay. I think that's just about in on that particular channel. You know, I'm not going to do the old auto-tune trick on Britney today. I think we know what we're dealing with. But I want to put all of those vocals together. So let's ring them all up. And, you know, there's a lot. So we'll go all the way up here and we'll just see if we can pull out a little bit of vocal magic and see if there's any areas here where we can thicken up.
Give me more. 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 Give me more.
Yep.
Give me more. Give me more. Give me
This is singing.
more. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more.
Now, there's a lot of stuff going on there, and it's really loud. And you know, maybe we could mix this down. There's nothing on here besides the EQ that I've been taking to look at. But all these levels are at 0. We're not even touching it. I panned those 2 vocals that I showed you before, but otherwise, this is all straight up the guts, center, panned, and no volume taken off anything. But we've heard those vocals now. Let's invert that and go and have a look at the rest of the instrumentation. Come on now. All right. And then there's nothing like the tracks for the instrumentation versus the tracks for the vocal are 14 to, I don't know, what's 43 minus 14? That's what's left. Okay. We got that kick. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Kick. Clap. This percussion sound, which is just a popcorn synth. Bass. Yep. Yeah. Is it bad taste to throw in Justin Timberlake stuff over a Britney song? This Ghost, Drunken Worm, pads, glass. All these pads can come in at the same time on this synth, right? Alright. And we got this massive... Gimme epinephrine. If you missed the epinephrine gag, then go back to the Jason Statham part. But hey, we can see that adds up to the sum of its pieces. I don't know what I'm talking about here. Let's just hear it for a 30 seconds. Well, not even 30 seconds. Let's hear it for 3 seconds, and then I'm turning this thing off.
Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more.
that's enough to get me in a lot of trouble. Thank you all very much for coming to check out Gimme More, and thanks for requesting it, and thank you very much to the lovely people that pointed me in the direction to get this one. I really, really appreciate that a lot, more than you know. And not only that, I just want to quickly direct you over to a page again that I spoke about before, and it's a Britney fan page called Promo Spears. So just jump over to this window here. You can see Promo Spears is a Twitter page that you can get out of here. Stop showing everyone my email. Email me if you want. I don't care. I'm not going to answer it. You can go on Promo Spears and check that out and enjoy, Britney stuff, I suppose. Like, very supportive of everything going on with that. So, yeah, log into it. Log in and sign up to that thing because, these are the things you've got to do. I suppose thanks so much for coming and checking it out. Subscribe to the YouTube and add comments, and I'd love to hear your stories. If you've got any Britney stories, if you've got any requests, I'll do my best. I don't have access to unlimited everything. It's very finite what I've got, but I mean, if you're into hits and if you're into especially like 2000s, 90s pop singers and stuff like that, I can see if I can get something for you. I like it. I reckon it's cool. I mean, a lot of guys are doing rock stuff. There's a million people out there doing what I'm doing here. And we've got to be very careful because this is not our property. We're just kind of pulling it apart for educational purposes and for curiosity. We do never monetize our videos because, well, if we do, all that money goes to those labels. Thank you to the owners of the copyright for not striking this down on the live. And, you'll be seeing some of this money one day when people subscribe and it monetizes. But until then, I really don't even care if it ever happens. I'm just having a great time learning a lot about some hits that are massive. So, yeah, anyway, look at the videos that have been coming up along the top screen of the thingo over the course of the video and enjoy yourself. Grab yourself a glass of water. Go on, drop in on a mate. And don't forget to GFY. Bye.